Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Sacramento River Cats taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
All right, ready to go here. And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. The pitch. Up the middle. And that squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Now the left fielder, Trenton Brooks. Grounder might be two. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third. The third.
And let's take a look at the lineup. So up next, Casey Schmidt. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second.
Ball, that's out.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. There's the strike up high. And it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Naylor gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the mound today, Robbie Ray. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one is absolutely belted. Meckler going back. Say goodbye to that one. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And a base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bo Naylor at the plate now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So man aboard, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That one hammered but pulled foul. Kicks and deals. Pulls that one foul. Ripped to right, base hit. Ramos hurries it back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
All over that one right there. That's a great sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Laureano comes up to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one wrapped foul. And the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. And there's one down.
Batting seventh.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. So now here's the DH, Will Brennan. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play. So first and second with one gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Ramos sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Miles.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in is the speedy Miles Straw. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Lined into left center, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Sean Shelley takes over on the mound.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Well struck right field. 1 run is in. It bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-0. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Josh Naylor. Singled and scored his first time. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez doubled his first time up. Late swing, foul to the left. That one ripped right center field. Banks off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 10-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. To the right side. To first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. Back here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Elliot Ramos. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Next is the designated hitter, David VR. That one fouled off. The Guardians up big in this one here at the top of the second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Next is the speedy first baseman, Cooper Hummel. Out to short. Roquillo on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Digging in, Donovan Walton. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two outs. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. Bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano.
The right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
The wind of the pitch. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and Laureano is retired.
Fastball moving right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here is Will Brennan. Reached on an infield single his first time. Liner to second and picked on the hop. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Brian Roquillo.
Here's Brian Roquillo. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Miles Straw. Line drive, base hit. Around third. The throw in. He will score. It's 11-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
Justin Garza gets the ball now.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So the Guardians lineup turns over.
Jose
Jose Ramirez digs in now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ramirez had a breakout season in 2016 and has consistently put up great offensive numbers ever since. Great contact skills, and he can hit for pop. That's what makes Jose Ramirez so dangerous. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one ripped. Hits the fence. Around third. He'll score. It's 12-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Josh Naylor now at the plate. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 15-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. That's out to center field. Meckler makes the grab, and that's the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with a big blow being this 3-run homer. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Wade Meckler.
Wade
Meckler bats left, throws right, 23 years old. And he was drafted in the 8th round in 2022. Fly ball down the line. Kwan makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And there's a foul ball. The River Cats with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Ramon Laureano.
The right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
And a pitch. Line to left. And it goes just foul.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Nick Avila.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So, man aboard, Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Picks himself up an RBI. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Now here is Miles Straw. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. That's a hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first, and here is Josh Naylor. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Now a chance for Bo Naylor. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Hammered. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And the lead continues to grow.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, R.J. Davovich.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Base hit center field. Coming home. He will score, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's going to be hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add a couple more. It's 25-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Batter number 4.
And there's one away.
Shortstop, Brian.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. This one smacked out to left center, and that should be extra bases.
The center fielder.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out.
Now batting. Third base.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one ripped. And gone! Another homer. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 27-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Austin Warren.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Austin
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 4 for 4. He singled 3 times and hit a homer. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Naylor into second, and he's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So 2 down. Now here is Bo Naylor. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. He'll line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Now back. Second
First and
baseman.
third, 2 away. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and a single. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Wastes no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 on with 2 away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across, another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead continues to grow.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. Ripped to short. Over to first. And Laureano is retired. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to inning number 4. Back after this show. And we're back.
Leading
John
off for
Sciambi with Chris
Sacramento,
Singleton, and
the third
set to
baseman,
lead off the 4th, Casey Schmidt. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. Blake Sable will hit next. First time up was a pop out. Out to short. Roquillo fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
2 outs, base is empty. And here it comes. He goes down looking. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now Will Brennan. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. Well struck left field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. So a man aboard. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
So up next, Miles Straw. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Sweet grab right there.
Now
that's the
batting.
DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
So the batting order turns over. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Gone.
He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now here is Josh Naylor. That one ripped. Forget it.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That one out to right, ranging back, and makes the grab. And that's the inning. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the DH, David VR.
David VR.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
The pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Ramirez sends it to first, And a couple of quick outs. And now Donovan Walton struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is that. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tristan Beck.
Tristan Beck.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So man aboard. And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth. Well, there's no doubt he knew what was at stake as he dug in, and who knows if he actually tried for it there, but either way, he delivered. Man, that cycle, it's just so rare, but always so special to see, and especially when it fits.
New pitcher now, Cole Waits.
Now pitching for Sacramento, number 56, Cole Waits.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. And that one hammered And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That's hard hit on the line. And that one's gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit, and it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. Throw is high and over his head.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. Out of line, out towards center. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Will Brennan.
So now here's the DH, Will Brennan. Rocketed out towards right center. Back, gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game. And at second with one away, stepping up for the Guardians, Miles Straw. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Line drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh.
Man at first, Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Straw around second, headed for third, and it hits the base of the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one hops against the fence. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Amir Garrett. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Ramon Laureano. And a pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Oh.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Out there to center, Meckler moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here in Cleveland, top 6.
Sacramento.
Here's the center fielder, Wade Meckler.
Meckler.
A wind and a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Tyler.
Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Slings it across. He's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Trenton Brooks.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Trenton Brooks. There's a strike.
0-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian
The
Rocchio.
shortstop, Brian.
Rocchio measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one ripped. Meckler going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. one is lifted in the air on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Brooks reaching back towards the wall, and it hits the top of the wall, and he's got a double. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Meckler pulls that one down, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt.
The right-hander back to work. In the air on the infield, Naylor gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Sable now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
Elliott.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
And now it's going to be Elliott Ramos. And a foul ball.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
The catcher.
And a pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back there and out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Ramos makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Ramos.
So up next, Ramon Laureano. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Ripped into right field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, come on, have a game. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 down. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. That one ripped. That's back there. See you later.
Every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And now, Miles Straw. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Back to the top of the order now. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
At the plate, Josh Naylor. And that one ripped into right. Ramos settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away now.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Ripped on a line. Meckler makes the play, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the DH, David Villar.
The designated hitter, David Villar.
The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here's 0-1. That clips the corner.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Cooper Hummel.
Cooper Hummel, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And he pumps it a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Second baseman. Jonathan.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Walton. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. Laureano sprinting after it. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Garrett back to work. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So a man aboard, Ramon Laureano, getting ready to hit. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Ramos going back on this one, and it's off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Ripped on a line to center. Meckler makes the grab on the run.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Meckler makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Put a really nice swing on that one, and Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's on its way. And forget it.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Jimenez. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits the fence.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ramon Laureano. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, Will Brennan. High fly ball out to center field. Meckler makes the play, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Wade Meckler.
Wade Meckler.
The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 now. Hit in the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. Nabs it. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler.
So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. The River Cats with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Brooks now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.